Hi guys and girls, welcome back. This time we're going to look at how we use the nth term to find numbers and number sequences. So we're just reversing what we've done before. I reckon some of you will find this really ridiculously easy, which I'm really pleased about. So using the nth term, so now we have to use the nth term to find out the first 5 terms in a number sequence. That's kind of like your normal standard question. So here's these are our terms here. Okay, so we've got a first term, a second term, a third term, a fourth term, a fifth term. And we're going to use that information to write down what the numbers would be. So the first term, okay, we'd put in for n. So 3 times 1 plus 2. Okay, 3 times 1 plus 2. So what's 3 times 1? It's 3 plus 2. So the first term would be 5. Now, what would the second term be? So we're going to replace 2 with n. So this time it's going to be 3 times 2 plus 2. So 3 times 2, 6 plus 2, we've got 8. Now, I don't really need to do any more than that because I know they go up by 3 each time. Because we can see this 5, 8. So what would it be if it goes up by 3? It would be 11, 14, and it's going up by 3, so it'll be 17. But we might just want to check that. So let's just do the last term, make sure we've got them all correct. So the fifth term there, 3 times 5 plus 2, does that equal 17? 3 times 5 is 15 plus 2, and that does equal 17. So we know we are all correct. That's what you do. That's how you use the information that you've been given there to get the right answer. So now I would like you to use these nth term formulas to work out the first 5 terms and then the 100th term. Let me just see if I've got little boxes. Here we go. So the first 5 terms there and then the 100th term at the end there. Okay, so let's have a little go at this. So what's the first term going to be? So 2 times 1 is 2 plus 10, yeah, is going to be 12. The second term, so 2 times 2 is 4 plus 10 is 14. And we can see there that it's going up by 2. So I can just continue on that until I get to my 5 terms. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. And the fifth term would be 20. And I always just check. Okay, so fifth term is 20. So 2 times 5 is 10 plus 10, and that does give me 20. So I know that's correct. Now let's work out the 100th term. So 2, I'll do this underneath, 2 times 100 plus 10. So 2 times 100 is 200 plus 10 is 210. All right, so let's give this one underneath a go. A little bit tougher because it's got this negative, but not too bad. So here we go. We've said that the first term up here was 12 because we went, I'll just get rid of this, we went 2 times 1 is 2 plus 10 gives us 12. We're going to do exactly the same thing here. So first term, 3 times 1 is 3, minus the 2 gives us 1, right? The next term would be 3 times 2 is 6, minus 2 is 4. And we can see there it's going up by 3 each time. So I can continue on until I get to my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I always check that last one. Okay, so 3 times 5 gives me 15. Take away 2, and that does give me 13. Now I'm going to do the 100th sequence. So take that out, put that in there. So 3 times 100 gives me 300. Take away 2 gives me 298. All right, and last but not least, we've got the old 5n minus plus 5. I've got a sneaky suspicion. Okay, so anyway, let's do these ones now. Here we go. So first term would be 5 times 1 is 5. So 5 times 1 is 5 plus 5, and that gives me 10. I'll do the next one. So 5 times 2 gives me 10, plus 5 gives me 15. And we can see there that that's correct because it's going up by 5 each time. And we can see that it's going to be 5 there, and 25, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 30. Always check that last one. So the fifth term So 5 times 5 is 25 plus 5 is 30, and we know that's correct. And the 100th term, let's go, get rid of that. Boom, away from there. So 5 times 100 plus 5, so we've got 505. And that is our answers to all those questions. Hopefully you understood that and found those easy, because it's your turn to do the quiz. Here are the questions. Can you work those out? So I want the first 5 terms and then the 100th term. Pause the video, come back and see if you got them all correct. Okay, so here is the answers for those questions, guys and girls. First 5 terms and the 100th term. First 5 terms there, we've got 13, 16, 19, 21 and 24. And the 100th term would be 310. For the next one, we'd have 3, 8, 13, 18, 23. And the 100th term would be 498. Last but not least, there we go. Hopefully you found that nice and easy. Hopefully you've absolutely nailed it. If not, watch it again, write some revision cards, and have a good day, evening, lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever you're doing next after this.